Matthew, anything to say about this question?
No, not really. I mean, it's the same thing. It's not something that you. It's true. We make each other laugh, and we're probably similar in enough ways, and also different. You know, those good pairings are kind of. They have to be different too. We're like the same, basically. We the same things make us laugh, but then we have sort of different ways of coming at things, which is probably part of it.
Part of that different.
It's part of what makes it so deeply fascinating.
The way that you work, you once told Kenneth Lonergan in an interview that.
Friend of mine, Kenneth Lonergan.
Kenneth Lonergan, the playwright and screenwriter.
Best friend.
Really good, a great writer. But you were talking about how you work on roles, and you say, it basically, I think, almost any situation that happens to human beings can be described by a moment in one of the episodes of The Honeymooners.
Yeah. Kenny's been nominated for 2 Academy Awards, by the way, and he said that too, so it wasn't just me. But yeah, we used to think you could break any moment that happens in any play, you know, from the Greek anything down to some episode of The Honeymooners. the 27 or whatever, the original 20 whatever.
39.
39? You're right, 39 episodes.
Wow.
So name a situation.
The war in Iraq.
Very easy. When the rent hasn't been paid, and Ralph won't do the $1.49 increase in the amount. He won't move out, and they turn off the heat.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very similar.
Yeah.
He won't admit he's made a mistake.
Yeah. Exactly.
That leads me to another question. What makes you laugh? Each of you. What makes you laugh? Who are your favorite humorists?
Clowns. Clowns.
What?
Well, you're all looking at me.
Well, it's your turn.
Oh. What makes me laugh? Lily Tomlin.
What?
Lily Tomlin.
She's good.
Second that.
We like her.
Nathan?
Oh my God! You know it's so hard to many things, many people.
I mean, you want to keep talking about Jackie Gleason because we brought him up just earlier. I mean,
Did you? When? Have you heard the name Jackie Gleason? Oh, Jackie Gleason, The Honeymooners. Yes.
Honeymooners.
Oh, well, Jackie Gleason.
Because I think Neil Simon wrote for him.
He did. He said it was a terrible experience.
What did he write for him?
He wrote a little bit for his show, and he hated it because Sid Caesar was so. He came in and worked with them every day in the trenches. He was there, and he would do anything they asked. And Gleason, they had to slip it under a door, and they would get it back with red marks through it, and it was not, it was a whole other experience.
That's a picture of him looking at a script while he's being shaved. Gleason's like being given a shave, and he's like, no good, no good.
He was. Yes, he was a huge influence. I think mainly because I thought he was wildly funny and outrageous, and yet he used to break my heart. He always used to break my heart. There's something about him that there's a tremendous sadness in him, and that always it was that combination that had an effect on me as a kid.
Will you play him? There was some talk of you doing him in a movie, wasn't there, or a television movie?
Well, I tried for years, for several years. I tried to develop a movie about him, but no one wanted to make it. So.
Didn't Brad do something?
Brad did do a TV movie.
Brad.
Yes.
Brad
Garrett. Yeah.
Who's
I
think he did a TV movie
for
on the
CBS.
Archive.
Yeah.
Of Jackie Gleason.
Yeah.
Moving on. Coping with the fame that you have and the media, obviously. There's been tremendous pressures on you both. And I think you both stated that the media often paints you as too melancholy. Do you think that's sort of a...
Oh, me? You're talking to me?
You
No.
and Matthew both, I've seen in
Matthew?
in
Oh, he's
interviews.
happy-go-lucky. I'm the one they paint as the sad clown, yeah.
I mean, for example, the first line of the Yahoo biography says, the son of an alcoholic New
The
Jersey...
Yahoo biography?
Yes, the Yahoo. the Yahoo website biography.
I think that about sums it up. Says what?
The son of an alcoholic New Jersey truck driver and a manic depressive mother, Nathan Lane threw himself into the theater to escape his bad Eugene O'Neill childhood.
Love me. Love me. Ah, it's so sad.
Well, what the hell? I mean, we've all, everybody has terrible childhoods. Really?
Not that bad.
What?
Not that bad.
Well, I don't. Well, look, there's been worse, and there's, mine was traumatic. But you know what? This is all based on. It's all because of Alex Witchell. God bless her. I mean, she wrote a very interesting article for the New York Times Magazine. But I said, and I had known, we're friends. I knew her, and I said, please don't write the sad clown article. And she's exactly what she did. And and I've had to live with that. People sending me, oh, I have self-help books, and she just decided to focus on one. It wasn't a puff piece, and so she made it, it was all about that I was depressed, and that wasn't the notion behind the interview at all. It was to talk realistically about what was going on, and it was weighed down with all of that stuff. I'm not saying I'm not a complicated person, but I mean, I'm not, that was not the case, and I've had to bear that burden ever since, is that I'm unhappy all the time, or, which isn't true. I mean, I'm not, I don't burst out of bed in the morning saying, let me at him. We all have our insecurities and dark sides, but I mean, it's not, look, life is great. I mean, I'm a very lucky man. I get to do what I love, and, I'm not depressed, and things are fine. But there was that, because of that particular article, I've been tagged that way, and believe me, yes, it comes up a lot. And
Can you tap into that for the work that you do?
well, sure, who doesn't? I mean, every actor does. I mean, taps into the sadness, or whatever you need to tap into. I mean, that's always there. I mean, but that's what we all do.